Welcome back, everyone. This morning, the rescue effort is about to resume to find two men missing in that flooded cave system in Laos. There were scenes of sheer joy when 4 villagers emerged above ground, having crawled their way to safety without the help of rescuers during a break in the rain.
From their hospital beds, these men are now revealing valuable information about the cave network. Rescue crews think they've identified another air pocket where the final 2 men might be found, but the passageway there is even more lethal than before. For more, we're joined by Arnold Dix, geologist and disaster rescuer. Arnold helped rescue 41 workers from an Indian tunnel collapse in 2023. Hi again. So how dangerous is this mission now to try and get these final 2 missing miners out?
It's even more dangerous than it's been earlier. And the reason I say that is you've got 5 out. You don't know whether the other 2 are alive or dead. Everyone's feeling good. The 4 that have got themselves out have demonstrated, just the sheer strength and determination of the local miners. And you've got a group of people there who they're wanting an even bigger miracle. And this is now where focus and calm is so important, because it's like we've been to the casino, we've had a really good win, but we can blow it. And this is real, because the gold, if it's true what they're telling us, and that these other 2 are down nearer where the gold is, that's where it's deepest. That's where the gold gets deposited, and deepest is where the water goes. So, this is calm. You've got a choice, calm. You want to go fast, go slow. That's my view.
So what sort of information would the survivors have to give to rescuers that may help them?
Well, at least they can describe the topography, or the dimensions, the general way the cave lies. They obviously know their way around, otherwise they wouldn't have been able to scramble out like they did all by themselves. So they know their way around down in there. So if they've been able to say that there are pockets, I query the air pockets. I hope there's air pockets down there. Of course, the deeper they go, the further they are away from the surface. I heard reports of bats in the area where they were. That's a two-edged sword, because the bat guano has quite lethal pathogens in it as well. So that actually made my ears prick up, and I thought, my goodness. So you've got bats, you've got maybe you've got air. The air, if they've been in a small pocket, will be now highly depleted of oxygen, assuming it's a smaller area, which from my understanding it is. Plus you've got the CO2 build-up. CO2 comes out of the water itself because we're in the middle of limestone. It's like as I say, if you've got a choice, calm. Just be calm, boys, because there's a lot to lose here. And we haven't heard a thing from these other 2 people. I hope they're alive, and I hope we find them. But I also just checked the weather. We've got storms circling about. There's been a break in the storms, which is partly how the men have been able to get themselves out. This is just real nail-biting stuff.
Yeah, it certainly is, and we're going to stay right across it. Arnold, really appreciate your insight again.
Well, I'd say a pleasure, sort of, to be here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm with you.